Hi and welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Elaine with My Crafty Hen House. Today I'm going to do a short 4-minute tutorial on how to use a Gamekeeper dehydrator. This is the first time that I've used one of these dehydrators, and I decided to do a variety of vegetables that I had left over in the fridge. And the first thing you want to do is you want to turn on your machine and set your temperature accordingly. I set my temperature at 131 degrees Fahrenheit, and I expected my vegetables to dehydrate for 6 to 8 hours. And the vegetables I decided to use were CAMPARI tomatoes, yellow, red, orange bell peppers, celery, onions, garlic, sage, and I cut them all into a 1/4 inch thickness and prepared all of my trays. Here you can see where I set the temperature. It goes between 131 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit is what I decided to choose. And the first tray I added my leftover sage and some garlic that I had prepared for a meal. And my second tray, I had onions, celery, and some yellow peppers. My third tray, I went ahead and added the additional bell peppers, the red, the yellow, and the orange, all cut into a 1/4 inch thickness. And then for my final tray, I sliced up some CAMPARI tomatoes. They happen to be one of my favorites, and I always save the seeds from them. When they get a little overripe, they're perfect for seed saving. And now I've decided to go ahead and use them in the dehydrator. All of these vegetables were a small enough amount that I could add to all 4 trays, that I didn't have to worry that I would have overflow. And of course, the sage and the garlic were extra that I bought for a holiday and didn't use up. So instead of wasting them, I figured this was the best way to dehydrate them. I set my temperature again at 131 degrees Fahrenheit and put the vegetables on at 1 in the morning and expected them to be completed by 7 a.m., which was 6 hours. However, I learned that with the different vegetables, there's different water consistency, and so it did take a little extra time, and I bumped the temperature up to 141. The CAMPARI tomatoes came out beautiful, as well as the sage and the garlic. I usually add the garlic and the tomatoes with some olive oil and put them in a small canning jar for flavoring my breads or my meats. Just very, very tasty, almost like a sun-dried tomato. And as well as the bell peppers, all of the orange, the yellow, and the red, they just turned out so delicious. The flavor was just so abundant, even after being in the dehydrator for 9 hours. Now, don't forget that when you dehydrate your vegetables, that you want to save the seeds, as many as you can. I did save the bell pepper seeds and the CAMPARI tomato seeds, and I just put them on a paper towel and put them on the counter or above my kitchen sink, and I let them dry out from the juices, and then once they're dried out, I can store them in small storage bags so that I have them for the next planting season. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy your dehydrating, and until next time, God bless.